Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Noel's Tarot. Sorry about the bandages you may see and all the swelling and all that. Been in the hospital a bit recently. Possibly, maybe not. Going back just soon, not sure. Just a little more complications. It's sort of like the left headlight, right headlight kind of a situation where it's just like, where there's always one thing after another. But all good. Always glad to be here. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I did, not sure, because I've been talking about going back to some zodiacs, and I did some recently. Except this time I put them all into like the threes: the fire, air, earth, water. So that was pretty fun. It helped a little bit easier than doing 12 videos. But I mean, who knows? 12 videos can come back soon. I just think that that might be fun to do for now, especially that either that or the modalities. So either ways. I like the spread that I did for each one, so I wanted to do it for a collective, for everybody, just all at once, see what's going on. And with that, we did a 4 card with the Hermetic Tarot, clarified with one from the Lenormand. But before we did that, every sign got like an individual card from the Prism Tarot, or Prism Oracle. I always say Prism Tarot. What the fuck? And then one from the Numinos that everyone got. So I'm actually gonna do. I'll do one. I'll do one for the whole collective for that. Yeah. All right. So I know how. And I like the spread. It was actually pretty insightful for each one. It's pretty interesting. So we're gonna use it. So starting from the Prism Oracle. Good job. I didn't say tarot. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are feeling well. Definitely. No. Okay. This is my favorite. Of course, and why would it not be? This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Success. I don't know what you guys are doing. Like, literally, this is just this is the Prism Oracle. This is about feeling so more so. So definitely with this rainbow, I would say for the whole collective, it was definitely sometimes a feeling of taking a step back and like going like, you know, one step back, 2 steps forward. And in a lot of the imagery, it was a lot of rainbows. So I felt like the groups of people were sort of like, you know how you find yourself on the good side of the rainbow. It was almost like you were on the good side, but you took a step back. So you almost even went back. Like you even like, yeah. It's like tearing something apart and then getting to the core of it, and then that, oh, almost dropped it. Like that boosting you forward. I don't know, but success. Oh, I felt that one a little bit. Passion. I don't know why 2 came out. Usually it's only 1, but success and passion, not bad. Very nice color combo. Very fiery. The collective is feeling fiery. I don't know what you're feeling passion. Oh, damn, for sure. What energy at the bottom? So more of that red. Damn, look at all that. Okay. All right. Energy, passion, success. You know what's funny? I try not to speak forever on one little section, but if I can get that in focus, look at the letters on that it says E on the first letter is ESP, energy, success, passion, and I just think, what's ESP? I don't know, what is that? What is it? What is that crap about? I keep forgetting. Not crap, because I like what's that like? Like a sixth sense, like ghost hunting and all that stuff. So maybe like maybe success, passion, getting to, and right, I was talking about getting to the core, right, and all this orange and red. It's funny because, sorry about the bone crack. The orange, it's like the first card is orange going, and then the last card is a red, so it's orange going back to a red. The color rainbow backwards, right? So I feel like you did take a step back, but it really like ignited you. gave you that energy, Jimmy Neutron. I like that. I like saying that for that card. Okay, Numinos. One from there. Hopefully just one. Alright. Holy shit, like why all the fire? Aries. The fire starter, literally. What are you igniting? My goodness. Alright, it's not wanting to. Are you gonna wanna? Active, self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive, fiery, exhilarating, on a mission, driving, selfish, possibly argumentative. I feel like this is some sort of like, but I feel like this is like learning how to contain it, learning how to right, driving, like engine, like learning how to learning how to take control of it, sort of power it, not taking, learning how to operate it, like learning how to drive, but like I don't know. Now when I think of like taking a step back, I'm like, it's just like taking a step back to the drawing board, like maybe thinking like the way cars, the way, I don't know, like ancient cars, like thinking like taking a step back to the drawing board, like the way the car was built before wasn't working, so now we gotta take a step back, think about it, and the way you built it now is like a mega vehicle. I don't know, you're like a mega vehicle now. What's at the bottom? Ascendant outlook. Aura, impact, first impressions, point of view, outer self. It's very outer self, like first person right now. I don't know what that's about. In the core, like very like first house, very base chakra. You know what I mean? Like very. This is something about the first. This is a first. I don't know. Maybe the first in your line to do something. Maybe what's underneath that? The sun. Ooh, being. I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. There's no say. We're gonna move forward and see what the tarot says. That could help. Oh. If I could pick it up, that could help too. Hope y'all doing okay. I certainly need a little bit of help, so if you're watching this, send out prayers, please. Definitely. My God. A little bit of pain, but I'm hoping to be okay soon. Alright, so what do we got? And if you're a fan, sorry, I need it. I do get hot. All this fire in this reading. Look at, and even underneath. And the sun, like I forgot to even mention, the sun is a ball of fire that I just saw underneath. And Jesus Christ. But with this, look at even like the color of the outfits. It's all so fiery. What the hell? What the hell is what I say to that. Alright. Let's see. 4 card. It's going to be where you've been. I didn't mention. Sorry. Where you've been. Like the past, where you're going to. Like where you're sort of probably moving forward. Your actions. Environment, right? And then advice. And then the last one is potential outcome overall. If you follow the advice. So that's sort of linked together, the last two. But anyways. Let's see. Where have you been? Oh, that's interesting because in one of the readings, this is where I think this was probably either air signs or earth signs outcome. So it's interesting. You might be an air sign or an earth sign, potentially watching, or you might be involved with one. But this is where you've been. King of Cups. And this was like a transformation, like healing. I remember with the last deacon of Libra and the first 2 Scorpio, it was like having reflected on something. This was now about like cleaning something out. Because with Libra, that last deacon, it's like almost like the wiser deacon of like reflection. Libra's house is about like the relationship to other, which you can think of like a mirror, a reflection, right? In a sense. And then the first two of Scorpio would be like seeing the mess and then sort of getting to the balance part of like understanding the awareness, getting ready to clean out the mess. I know something about that, but like healing, getting ready to heal. That's where you've been. You've been getting ready to heal something, and that's I think that's earth and that's water. And earth does give water direction. So this is about moving in a new direction. It seems. The King of Cups is like staring at that fire. What's underneath? The Five of Cups. Ooh, so this is definitely very scorpionic, which I do like. Look how the star is upside down. This is about, and that's Mars and Scorpio. So that's action. That's looking at both sides of things, looking at the right and the wrong. So probably this is like looking. I don't know. This is looking at, and it's the King of Cups is looking at all the red. It feels like it's like you're like emotional, or you're deep in your emotions, but you're looking at something, like you're looking at your core. You have been, at least. I don't know. And this is about like grounding it, like doing something about it with that earth and the water. This is like probably releasing some emotions, feeling some things out, letting some things, releasing some things. I don't know. But and the flower he has is upside down, like wilted as well, so it feels like Five of Cups, but not. But the King of Cups feels like the Six, like you've balanced it. Okay, so where are you going to? Where are you going to? Oh, the Page of Wands, the Princess of Wands. That's interesting. So much fire. Fire. Camp Rock 2? Yeah, definitely. Remember when remember, what's her name? Is it Tessa? Remember when that girl with the blonde hair, the antagonist? Remember when she was like, remember when she tried to sing that the fire? If you've ever seen Camp Rock 2, she was so passionate, but she was so off, and it was, and everyone knew it was hilarious. I laugh at that, but I think I mentioned that because it feels very Page of Wands. Like she was so passionate, you know. She didn't care. She was just trying to like. She was trying to shine her flame. She was trying to do her thing, no matter how bad it sounded. But I feel like that's kind of what this is. What you're going forward to. I see the lion there, or lioness. So it feels very confident. You could be receiving a passionate message. I see the passion and the Page of Wands, like definitely with the Page of Wands. So you could be receiving a very passionate message. What about, I see the Aries here, and I don't know much what it's about, but I see like the ram right there. So it could be could be a stubborn attempt if you're dealing with someone like that who really wants to be with you. A stubborn attempt could also be, could be dealing with some anger, could be dealing with transforming that anger into something that is inspirational, not anger. That's what I feel. She could be really upset or angry about something for sure, but you're trying to use it and transform it, and you're trying to transform the outlook, and within that, from the core. It feels like you're trying to transform your outlook of something from the core, and when you do that, you're able to then bring it forward in a more mature way, but like even from a page's perspective. I don't know. It's like a young. I don't know. Something very deep here, because it feels like red with the core and then deep with the King of Cups. I don't know. All right, let's see. What's underneath? The Page of Cups. Wow. Definitely. So, okay, learning something new with all these pages. But with the King of Cups, maybe like with Scorpio, like an older, like a lesson you're trying to clean out. But then you're trying to, but I feel like you're being like whatever this is, this transformation is rebirthing you, and it's like you're having to learn something new. You know, it's a very successful transformation. Success was the very first card out, and that tells me that no matter what, you guys are all good. The Page of Cups, it's like it's just about a learning curve. I think. Okay. So, advice, maybe? Advice for all this, for whatever the hell is happening here. She wearing a hat. The hat has like a flume. Like, you know what I mean? Do you know what a flume, is that the correct word for it? It's got like just a decorative. So it's very about like doing it in a fun way. I feel. I don't know. Alright, what's advice? What's advice? What's advice? What's advice? What's advice? What's it? Whoa. What's at the bottom of that card? What word is that? I'll zoom in. What do they say in the what do they say in like the shows when they're like pretend security? Zoom in, and they're all like, I can't do it that close though, can I? That's success. It says success. I can't really. Wow, that's okay. Am I just impatient? Anyways, that's amazing because again, it's what I just said. I think that's sort of the advice firsthand is like, no matter what, it's going to be a successful outcome, right? But also I see here Mars and I see Pisces. So I see action and I see, first of all, I see action, and with Pisces, I don't know why, but I see the unknown. So I definitely see, like, because with those two fish, it's, why am I saying the two fish? The unknown, because with that, definitely it's like taking action within the unknown. Okay, the two fish, yeah, because the two fish for some reason reminded me of the moon card. Maybe like there's a moon card with two fish swimming in it. I haven't seen that, but maybe, I don't know why I'm thinking of that. But the reason I say that is because it's like, imagine walking in like a situation where there is the moon. It'd be at nighttime, right? So it's very dark. You can't see, but you're still having to take action, right? So it's like it's a weird feeling. It's more of a feeling, and I think that's what it is. I think it's taking action on a feeling, on faith, you know. But it's an interesting feeling. The 10 is a completion, so completing something, right? So I feel like there's something that you're trying to complete. With Pisces, it definitely could be a creative project. With Mars, it could be something that you've taken a lot of action on, something that really drives you, something that makes you feel passionate, something that gives you energy for sure. And with the Ascendant, the Outlook card coming at the bottom of the deck, it's like something that because the Ascendant is like the very first part of your chart. It's like the rising, right? It's like where you awaken in your chart. So I feel like it's something that awakens you. You know, and that's important. So I feel like you have to take action on it. And if you really feel like it does that for you, whatever it is, with a career, a creative project, a person, a job, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel like that, you know, whatever it is that feels like your 10 of cups, whatever it is that makes you feel like you could take action on it and you could dream on it and you could do it over and over and over again. And with that 10, you could complete more, you know, like, and also it completes you at the same time, but you've already completed yourself, but it just like, it adds so much more. I don't know, you know, I don't know. That's what that is. The advice there is like, sort of just take action. Continue to take action. And with Pisces there too, even if there's unknown, even if there's darkness, continue to take action, because that's what it's about. The 10 of Cups is sort of like a rainbow card, so it's like, you have, even in the rainbow, there's a 5, there's a 1 where you're by yourself, there's a 9 where it's about freedom, you know, you're sovereign, you're by yourself again. There's a 7 where it may feel like people are hiding, or like there are bad things within the 10 of Cups. It's the 10 of Cups is a walk. You have to walk the whole rainbow to get to the other side. So it's like, the advice is to keep moving no matter what. Because like I said at the very beginning, there's a successful outcome if it really drives you, you know, no matter what. What's at the bottom? There it is, the King of Wands. The King of Cups was the first guy, and I said he was looking at that fire. So it's about taking your emotions and really putting them to the it's like putting you gotta turn the stove on. You got the pot of water on there, and it's just sitting there. It's just getting cold. It's about turning the stove on, for sure. The King of Cups wants to turn the stove on that. What's the Justice upside down for? Okay. Or is it the whole deck? Oh, the deck's just all over the place. All right. So, potential outcome if you follow the advice. If you keep on moving, keep on pushing. What is that? What's the Fool about? That's fire too, man. Well, fire and air. With Aries and Aquarius there. But very interesting. 0, like a fresh new start. That's nice coming after the 10. It feels very like you've completely dropped a lot of baggage, but like just you're very like you see like the 0 right after the 10. Feels very like, and the page there too, just new. Very brand new cycle, very brand new. And I think that symbol right there is Uranus, Aquarius. It could be Uranus. I could be wrong, possibly. So that is the Aquarius symbol there for that. That right there is Earth? Question mark. It's like a mountain, so like Earth, yeah. And then I see the sun there, so there's fire. So I feel like that would be the fire of Aries, and that Earth, so grounding something, putting the fire to it, and that air is like releasing it, because like it's like when you think of like air hitting like a flower and like all the petals, it releases it. That's sort of like what air, the movement, the communication, that's what that feels like. What element am I missing there? If that's fire, that's earth, that's air, water. Well, I see the waves there, so there's no doubt about the water. This is about using just you need not use any of your elements. You just have to be yourself with the Fool right there. And you see that animal there too? There's like that spiritual protection. I love that. Dang, that guy's protected. That's beautiful. That is a wild animal. I don't think anything should come near you, or it would probably get chopped up pretty soon. And not by you, because like I said, you don't have to do much. The action you have to take with the water and Pisces, the action you have to take is within. It's within action with the water there. And that action is about, what would Pisces be? I'm feeling belief for some reason. Like I believe. So it's about keeping the faith. That's the action. That's inner action. So that's keeping life within yourself while you are healing and before you take a huge leap of faith. And that's gonna be the action that you take. Ooh, look at that contract card. What's the word I see? I saw the powerful. I swear. Where is that? At the bottom, the powerful. So, definitely with the 10 of Cups and the Fool, someone who's very powerful. I don't know what. And he looks very like witchy, warlocky, but like it's cool. It's like Capricorn. Okay, imagine this. Capricorn would be like the witch warlock that's like learning, putting things together, learning how to like be, and like also very wise, so knowing how to do very, very cool magic or whatever, you know. And then after Capricorn would be Aquarius. So that's that Aquarius energy. It's like taking the wizard, the witch, the magic ability, and then dressing it up differently with the Aquarius energy. So like still being the magic manifester, jumping off the cliff, taking the risks, dressing it up differently though, so that you come in with the guys. But not just that, but so that you what's the difference? Because with Capricorn, I guess it's about the self, and with the right, and that's important. And then with Aquarius, it's about humanity, the other. So with the Fool, this is about the reason why you're dressing it up differently is because you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for, or not just for yourself. You're doing it for the group, the group mentality. And because you do it for the group mentality, it then feeds you, it serves you, they feed you and serve you, you know, in a good way. It's symbiotic, not parasitic, you know, important. And that's powerful. That's very powerful, because when it's parasitic, it just like drains. But when it's powerful, it like, and if when it's symbiotic, it feeds and it grows more than what you both anticipated. That's important. That's important. Ooh, yeah. Ten of Pentacles. I love that. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. That's awesome. All right. Let me get you out of here. Where is that guy? Lenormand. Oh. All right. So one from the. Oh my gosh. Stupid bandage. I need to heal. I need to heal soon. Pray for me. All right. One from the Lenormand. Sort of get the overall, and then get you out of here. Is there a siren? I usually think of sirens as angelic protection. It's like letting you know that no matter what, like they're making a sound to let you know that they got you. Rainbows are cool because in the Bible it's like they're letting you see, right? Oh, that's interesting, because rainbows are cool because it's like God's promise that like he wouldn't flood the earth again, so it lets you see visually. But like sirens and stuff like that, that's audio. It lets you know that even if you can't see, you can hear. You can feel it, you can sense it. There's something way deeper. I love it. Let's see what we have with the Lenormand. I like that because the Lenormand is like very deep red, and I love the back of this deck. All right, or this one specifically. It's not the normal Lenormand, but I love it. All right. All right. So what's the overall like? This one comes out a lot, and it's another 10. I love it. 10 with the king and the page and the fool. They did it. They did that. I love that they did that. And this is for me specifically. I'm gonna be a little selfish, but I usually say that in one of my favorite processions, because there are different types. It's a spectrum. One of my favorite processions of the court cards, is when the pages come after the kings, or if the pages come after a queen, because I think that the king or queen would end it off. And then the page, because like the knight would obviously be hierarchy, but with the king and queen, they can be interchangeable. And the page coming after is nice because it's like, it lets the king with that snake too. It lets the king shed, like imagine with the Pisces energy, just imagine. It lets the king shed their skin into something beautiful like this. And it doesn't have to be physical. It's just if you let yourself spiritually do it, and from at your core, you won't even realize how much it builds back up to you. Like imagine like chakra cleansing and all that, all that BS, that we love. If you go at it from a root, at the red, at the core, at the bottom, just like that snake, it'll and you take a look at it. Look how he's taking a look at the head. That's what like the red is. Like red and head even like match. They even rhyme. But look at that. Look how he's looking deep into the head of that snake, into the eyes of it. You're looking into the eyes of your core, and like if you do that and you clean it out at the bottom, it's like if you take a plant and you get rid of all the weeds and all the roots of this disgusting stuff at the bottom, the plant starts growing better, even from the bottom right to the top. It's like seed all the way to the top. It's important to have that. So I like that the page comes after, because it's like you did a good job of like doing your work in one mission, and you can shed that skin, come at it from a clean perspective, and do more work, shed more skin. It's constantly transformative. Ouch. And that's cool, because the 10 is like, oh, the cycle's over. And then the fool, oh, new cycle. You're doing awesome stuff all the time, no matter what. And it can be tough, and with the 10 you can go through very shitty stuff for sure, and you can go through those 5s and those 1s and all that, So it's like you can still go through all that very terrible stuff. You can have your completion if you choose to, if you keep moving, if you believe. I know it seems really corny, but I promise you, I promise. That's why it's really corny, because it's like, then you have to go through the mission to understand with those 5s and those 7s, why is it like, even if it is corny, like what's the root of it? Like there must be some sort of, hopefully some like healing benefit factor, if it's, I don't know, like life imitates art, that sort of thing, so it's like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You're completing something, and it's beautiful. Did I lose the card? Oh, sorry, you got this size. I did lose the card. You got the side, the Knight of Pentacles. You're moving forward. You're taking the right steps. And the 10, it's awesome. Whatever you're, see, right? Okay, so this is about this is literally about shedding an old harvest and then using all the nutrients from that old harvest to create a new harvest. Because a 10 is not a 9. It's not the complete end, like the full circle closing. It's the circle, then closing, and then making another step. Right, so you're taking it to a whole another level, a new journey. And that's awesome because it's still about shedding. It's about like shedding off the old skin, but then using that to grow something new. This is the Page of Wands is like when, if you ever grow plants, it's like when the seed finally like sprouts out and like leaves come out and you're like, it's like that. Because you're like, then you're excited. That's what the Page of Wands makes you feel, makes it excited. Because you're like, dang, this can do something. And that's where the Knight of Pentacles would move forward, because this would be like, I don't know, it's like the Knight of Pentacles is like, alright, I can do something with this. It's very cool. What's at the bottom? Ooh, choices. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles then takes to the Queen of Pentacles, and she's like, I can do something with this, because then there's choices now. This is awesome. I think the Knight of Pentacles, I think you have an opportunity that you're taking to someone. If this is not, okay, so multiple ways. Like, forefront, you could be taking an opportunity to someone who's like, yeah, I can probably do something with this. We can make this something happen. Here's now choices, opportunities, right? This can also be you and within yourself, like spiritually, like doing something, working on something, and you're like, oh, I have an opportunity, and you take it to yourself, to that Queen of Pentacles part of yourself that can nurture it, that can make decisions, that can, like, I don't know, give it life, give it opportunity. I don't know. So that means you're moving forward in a good direction. What's that underneath that? Ooh, so make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish, but use your elements to make it happen. I love that. All right, get out of here. Just kidding. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I really want to heal, so I can come back and do this in a non-painful way, because it do be kind of painful still. I'll be like, this card, ow. But anyways, hopefully that can be soon. Yeah, I hope this helps. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Again, personal reading, if you need one of those, info for that is down below. Check out any other readings if you want to. If not, YouTube's a big place. Like the McDonald's fun place. It's very big. YouTube is that big. So go have fun there. Watch some videos there if you want, or just go like chill out, breathe, go outside if you want. And always drink water, stay safe, please. Bye guys. Thank you. Bye bye.